starting a little vlogging project where I am going to be redoing my bookshelf situation once again in a pretty meaningful way. So I thought that this would be a good one to show you guys because I really love watching these videos, so I thought you guys might enjoy it as well. So we're currently in my office/library, trying to think of the best ways to talk about like the problem. There's not really a problem other than that I'm just a book hoarder. Okay, so we have bookshelves in this room. We also have bookshelves in my main like big ass room with my kitchen and living room and dining room, like the main living part of the house. There are bookshelves in there. And then there's also a couple of bookshelves in my bedroom. So bookshelves in my library, it's the right number of bookshelves, it's the right configuration of bookshelves, but they are just getting very full because, so this bookshelf, this one, and this one are all books that I have read that are keepers. They are staying in the collection. And as time goes on, there's just more of them. So some of it I mitigate some of the overflowingness of these shelves, putting more things on them. Like I have more and more of these stacks to help have more books. And then, you know, if you guys are watchers of this channel, you know, I do a quarterly unhaul. Like I get rid of books pretty regularly. I'm not holding on to every single book that has ever come into my possession because that's just like not how I manage things. But these shelves of sort of genre fiction, let's say, are getting pretty full. Now, I also have over here, this is my TBR shelf, okay? It is full, but definitely there's like, this is not as full as it has been. There's definitely been times where there's a lot more things on here, and I think actually I could move some of my TBR that's on the last bookshelf we're gonna look at over to this one. So this one is not really the problem other than I keep like, it's just messy. I just need to do like a cleanup of it. And then last but not least, we have some TBR shelves here at the top. And then we have like nonfiction stuff that I've read, but I don't know if you're gonna be able to fully tell, but I also in this shelf end up having, like for instance, you can see a keyboard poking out that was giving me carpal tunnel. So I have it as like an emergency backup if I can't find another keyboard for my work computer. But there's a lot of random stuff in here. You know, I've got my printer up here, which makes sense. Like this, I think that I could just optimize. I would like to get to the point where pretty much this whole thing, except maybe these top two cubbies, are read and keeping nonfiction. That's the goal. Okay, and then the last thing I need to show you in this room that is shameful is the closet. Because if you guys will remember from the last time when I got some of these bookshelves, did the initial setup of this library, I did a big closet clean out and I've not kept up with it. So, if you can't tell, this thing is an absolute mess. The way this is set up right now is just not working for me. So the goal is to, I'm gonna install a couple shelves over here on the side. 100%, by the way, inspired by Kayla from Books and Lala and her TBR shelf, because you don't normally see shelves when it's a closet like this that's just like a not walk-in situation, but I think she's totally right. That makes sense. So I'm gonna put a couple of shelves over here on the side so that I can get rid of that plasticky set of shelves that's gonna go live somewhere else in the house, and I can just kind of move some things around. I'm gonna hang from the rod. I'm gonna use that to hang my sewing patterns. Like, I have a vision. So anyway, this has like filming stuff in it. It's just an absolute mess and it needs to get addressed. So some of the things that are in this bookshelf I think are gonna end up in the closet. Okay, so that's one. This is just beginning though. The entire reason I'm doing this project is because I do have a nice new bookshelf coming to me. It was a birthday present from Mom Like Whoa, so thanks Mom Like Whoa. It's a nice like compass shaped one that is gonna go into my bedroom. So, okay, here is bedroom, the main bedroom bookshelf. We've got a display bookshelf next to my actual bed, but that is mostly just for looking pretty. So we're not really I might move some things around, but that's kind of out of scope. This bookshelf matches the one that is out in my main living area. And I purposely did that so that when this day came, I would be ready to move this bookshelf to its sisters out in the living room. And this is going to have the big new nice one. Now, what I use this shelf for is the bottom part of it has nostalgic books that I don't really read, but I just can't let go for nostalgia reasons. And the top is like, these two shelves are really like my eminent TBR. So the things that like I'm gonna be reading this month kind of a thing, or like if I get time, it's one I want to slot in. So that's what these shelves are. And then there's a couple of like classics up here. So this shelf is gonna go out to the living room. I'm not gonna do anything to this guy. Oh, there you go. This guy, which is also a TBR little tree bookshelf of things that are kind of on the bubble, to be honest, of maybe getting unhauled, but that I haven't actually unhauled yet. So that nothing's really going to happen with that guy, other than it may just have some books come in as a result of general moving things around. This is where our main action is about to happen. So these three bookshelves all match. They match the one in the bedroom, rather. I do think they're not serving me as best they could at this point, because so I do still love my penguin cloth bounds, obviously, but I don't love the way that they're set up right now. The other thing is we're at an awkward moment in them where they I think could fit better and look nicer across two shelves, like essentially make them running over these top two and then do other things in the lower shelves. I think right now I don't like having them, these two bands and then these two up here being different than my Agatha Christie ones. Like, I just think it's time to move that around. So the plan is, bedroom is getting a new bookshelf. That bookshelf is gonna come out. There will be, I purposely left enough room for there to be a fourth one right here. Then, this is my sewing little area. This is the big room. This is going to get the bookshelf that lives behind the other couch moved here. And then I've got a bench coming that will go behind the other couch. That will be very functional from like a going out the door perspective. It's a place to like sit down and put your shoes on. And it has like flip up for some storage. The other thing I'm hoping to achieve, so I should say that bookshelf is gonna move behind this couch. The other thing I'm hoping I can do with this, if you can't tell, there's a bunch of detritus that just like lives on these shelves because it's a convenient place to put things down. I would like to put a little basket in this shelf that will be where all of that collects so that it looks a little cleaner and nicer. So yeah, so that's very long introduction to what the plan is. I'm about to go out of town, but when I get back, we will start springing into action. I'm not sure yet if these other two, so like this bookshelf next to the TV or the other bookshelf next to the dining room. I'm assuming something may be happening with those as well, particularly the one in the dining room because it is next to where I do all of my sewing cutting. So similarly, I would like to put a little basket on that shelf. That is where all of the sewing stuff just collects so it can live there, but we'll see. So anyway, like I said, long introduction to give you a vision of what we're trying to do. As soon as I get the new shelf, it's gonna be moving and grooving time to implement this new plan. does it for Project Reorganization. This has been quite the road. Took much longer than I thought it would, but I'm very pleased because I think I am now set up for success in terms of a lot more built-in space for books that I'm keeping to add to them. I really think aesthetically this ended up working very nicely. I'm pleased with the outcomes vibe-wise, which is honestly like the most important thing. And yeah, a lot of work, but worthwhile. And I'm excited to finish hauling the trash out that I found so much of. I found so much trash in this process. So I'm excited to haul that and the recycling out and to just enjoy my new space. So if you enjoyed this bookshelf reorg, like, subscribe, follow me on the social medias, and hit the bell if you want to know when I'm posting. If you have any ingenious book storage hacks, put that in the comments below. And yeah, I think that will do it for me. Hope you're having an absolutely lovely day today, and I will just talk to you soon. Bye!